वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। बीजस्यान्तरिवाङ्कुरो जगदिदम् प्राणिर्विकल्पं पुनः मायाकल्पितदेशकालकलना वैचित्र्यचित्रीकृतम् मायावीव विजृम्भयत्यपि महा योगीव यस्वेच्छया तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदम् श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये। सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः।
भाष्य युष्मदस्मत् प्रत्यय गोचरयोः विषय विषयिणोः तम प्रकाशवद् विरुद्ध स्वभावयोः इतरेतर भावानुपपत्तौ सिद्धायां तद्धर्माणामपि सुतरामितरेतर भावानुपपत्तिः। So between yushmat pratyaya gochara and asmat pratyaya gochara, there is virodha. The mutual opposition is there in the sense one cannot be the other. Tadatmya aikya sambhava is not possible between yushmat pratyaya gochara, asmat pratyaya gochara. Yushmat pratyaya gochara stands for atma, asmat pratyaya gochara stands for Vishaya means anatma. Is it? 90% of the people, yes, then nodded the hand. Yushmat pratyaya gochara is anatma and asmat pratyaya gochara is atma. Now here little discussion is there about the correctness of the grammatical formation of yushmad asmat pratyaya gocharayo. Why? See, yushmat pratyaya and asmat pratyaya, according to Panini rule, it should be the tvanmat pratyaya. It's like this. Yushmat putraha, your son becomes tvat putraha. Asmat putraha, my son becomes mat putraha. Tvat putraha, mat putraha. And when they combine, it has to be tvanmat pratyaya gocharayoho. Here it should be tvanmat pratyaya gocharayoho. But here it is yushmad asmat pratyaya gochara. Do you mean to say Bhashakara doesn't know grammar? So the question is here like this. So what he said is that rule is applicable when yushmat and asmat are used in the singular sense ekavachana. If it is ekavachana. But here, in bahuvachana, plural sense, tat mat, it doesn't become. Here, in this bhashya, it is used in the plural sense. That is, yushmat stands for you in the plural. English you is same as you in the plural. And asmat stands for actually not I, but we. So in the translation also you can put a stroke there, we. But we have taken I because it is a better English formation is better that, but we should know for certain Yushmad word is used in the sense of we, the plural, which case it has to be no, asmad is used in the sense of we, plural, in which case it has to be Yushmat asmat pratyaya gochara only and not tvanmat patra pratyaya gochara. It is not possible. So now the question comes, you is used in the sense of plural. You stands for idam. You there stands for idam, this, signifying the entire word which is anatma, which is of course of dualistic nature. But asmad, I, we, is used for what? Atma. Is Atma plural? Can Atma many? Atma is one. If Atma is one, how that asmat holds good here as a plural sense? Yes. Atma is certainly singular, ekvachana, because ekam advitiyam. But because of upadhis, it appears as though many. Just as space is one. In different parts, in different rooms, in different halls, we find varieties of space. Space, though one, appears as many. Likewise here, though Atma is one, appears many on account of different upadhis that are wielded. So let us see now. Take page 4. Ratna Prabha, last line. Atracha yushmadasmadoho. See, I hope you know the formation in your book, which is the 3 tikas. Top one is the bhashya. Then a line, straight line is there. Below that, tika starts. In the tikas, bhashya Ratna Prabha is the first paragraph. Then comes bhamati, second paragraph. Then comes nyaya nirnaya, third paragraph. And when you are continuing from one page to other page, don't straight away go to the top. You see which tika you are taking. Suppose if bhamati you are continuing, you have to continue in the bhamati. So if Ratna Prabha, Indra Prabha, in Nyaya Nirnaya you have to continue in Nyaya Nirnaya. So that you should be a little careful about that. Now you take the last line on page 4 of Ratna Prabha Tika, and last phrase, Atracha. It says, Atracha means in this formation, in the phrase, Yushmadasmat pratyaya gocharayoho, in this phrase, Yushmadasmadoho ekarthavachitva bhava. Yushmad and Asmad are not used in the singular sense of these two. Not ekartha, ekarthavachitva bhavat, abhavat, because of absence of ekarthavachi, means they are not used in the ekavachana, they are not used in the singular sense, but what is they are used in the plural sense. So therefore now the question comes, for Atma, the Anatma, plural is understandable. How for Atma? He says, Anatmanam yushmadarthanam bahutva. Anatma, which is yushmadartha, is bahu, many, plural, that is accept. Then what about the Atma, asmadartha chaitanya? Asmadartha chaitanyasya api, even in the case of chaitanya, I, which is described by the word asmad here, as chaitanyasya api, upadhitaha bahutva, because of upadhi, it appears as though many, like we can take like akasha. Now, asmat pratyaya gochara, yushmat pratyaya gochara. What is meant by gochara? Same, third line you take, last phrase, last sentence, 5th page, third line, tika. Gochara padasya yogyata paratva. See, I will be taking selected portion of the tika. Of course, more in the case of adhyasa bhashya. Afterwards, wherever the word meanings are required, there only the tika will be taken. So the gochara padasya yogyata paratva. See, we already seen the meaning. Yushmat pratyaya gochara means that which is fit to be cognized as you. Asmat pratyaya gochara is that which is fit to be cognized as I means we. I means we. So therefore, here the question comes. So therefore say, so I hope you have got it. Third line, last sentence. Gochara padasya yogyata paratva. The word gochara is in the sense of yogyata means fitness, that which is fit for something. So that we explain, Chidatma tavad asmat pratyaya yogyaha. Tavat, to begin with, at first. Chidatma, Chaitanya Rupa Atma, is what? Asmat pratyaya yogyaha, is fit for to be this thing that is cognized through the word what? Asmat, I. We in the sense here, I. So you say, I, yogya. How do you say so? The reason is given. Tat prayukta samshayadi nivritti falabhaktva. See, is there no doubt about this nature of I? See, what is the doubt? Is it samsari or asamsari? Is it Paramananda Swarupa or that means Dukhi, Samsari? Is it Jiva or it is Brahma? Is it not? This, what is that? This doubt is there or not? Even if you don't have doubt, Vedanta is there to create that create that doubt. Because otherwise they say, ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss, but you should know it. So the Vedanta will make you scratch your head. I think it is correct, it appears to be true. So therefore doubt is there. Now this doubt gets totally resolved, you know when you know the Swarupa of Chaitanya Atma. And what is that Swarupa? Chaitanya. Atma Swarupa is Chaitanya. So therefore doubts about I get finally resolved by the knowledge of Chaitanya. Means what happens? Chaitanya is available for referring to by the word I. So therefore it says asmat. Tavat asmat pratyaya yogya, because tat prayukta. Tat prayukta means asmat pratyaya prayukta. So samshayadi nivritti. The doubts, etc., doubts, erroneous notion, etc., related to I are the nivritti phala bhakatva. This Chaitanya has the result of removal of all these wrong notions about the I. Therefore, I must be what? Chaitanya only. Now, when the doubt may come, sir, can your Chaitanya Rupa Atma be described by any words? Can Atma be an object of any word? Why not? Don't say simply no. Why not? What words have got the capacity to describe? Jati, Guna, Kriya and Sambandha. Wherever species is there, words can describe. Guna attributes are there, words can describe. Action is there, words can describe. Sambandha is there, words can describe. But your Atma, what is the nature of Atma? No jati, no guna, no kriya, no sambandha. How it can be object or a meaning of a word? It says that is not totally true in the sense. They say, let us see the answer. Na tavad, what he quotes Bhashyakara only, who is going to tell afterwards. Na ta, continuing, na, the fourth line. Na tavad ayam ekantena avishayaha. Tavat, first of all, ayam means the Chidatma. Ekantena avishayahana is not invariably beyond the reach of words. Avishaya means not a vishaya of the word. Atma invariably is not beyond the reach of the words. Why? Because asmat pratyaya vishayatva. because Atma is Vishaya, topic or referred to by I. So therefore, no doubt, it has no Jati Guna Kriya Sambandha, but when you say I, it refers to what? Chaitanya Rupa Atma. So therefore, you can't say it is totally beyond the purview of the words. You can't say. Now the question is, what about in the Ahankara, etc., Yushmad or Asmad? Ahankara, I notion. Ahankara means I notion, taking the body, etc., as I. Buddhi, Mana, Indriya, do they fit in the category of Asmad, I, we, or Yushmad, you, Idam? Which category they belong to? Idam. So you are so wise now. But don't you experience I means, see, look, Ahankara as I, sometimes no. So I know you to refer to what? Buddhi. So mind, I am restless. The mind is restless. So like this, when you say I see, so therefore what? Eyes are taken. So how come these, that is Buddhi, Ahankara, Indriya, etc., which are experienced as I, are clubbed in the category of Yushmad, you, this? How is it? For that, answer is given. Says, Yadyapi, even though Ahankaradihi api tad yogyaha. So even though Ahankara, Indriya, Mana, Buddhi are tad yogya means, make a note, Asmat pratyaya yogya. Though appear to be fit to be in the category of what? Asmat, because they are experienced as I. It says Asmat pratyaya yogya, even though they are there. It says, but why they are put in the Yushmat category? It says Chidatmanaha tathapi tad yogyaha, tathapi even them Chidatmanaha sakashat atyanta bheda siddhartham, to show, to establish their total distinction from Chaitanya Swarupa Atma. Because see, Ahankara, Buddhi, etc., are experienced as Atma. But are they not on their own inert in nature?
Yes.
When they are inert in nature, can they be Chaitanya Rupa Atma? No. So therefore such a total contrast is there. To show their total contrast, although Ahankara, Buddhi, etc. are experienced as I, to draw the total contrast, to say therefore Chidatmanaha Sakashat Atyanta Bheda Siddhartham, to prove the total distinction. It says Yushmat Pratyaya Yogyaha Ujiti Uchyate. What is that? You can add there Ahankaradihi Yushmat Pratyaya Yogyaha Iti Uchyate. Ahankara, etc. are fit to be cognized as what? Yushmat Pratyaya Gocharaha Iti Uchyate. Now, one more thing. See, this, we have already seen the division, Akshepa Bhashya and Parihara Bhashya. Akshepa is a doubt or an objection. This Akshepa Bhashya, just about two sentences only, is actually a Pura Paksha. Is a counter proposition, is a Pura Paksha. Then the Siddhanta comes and tells, look, you are right, it is not this Adhyasa is not proper, and yet Adhyasa is there. So this is a Pura Paksha. So that is it. Now here, what is being done is the total contrast between Yushmad, that is Idam, standing for Idam Anatma, Asmat, we, which means I, Atma. So the total contrast is it. A contrast is possible by the very nature of the thing, is it not? Light and darkness, because the nature of light and like that Atma and Anatma are of total different opposed attributes. Accepted? But it can much more be highlighted by using such words that they are opposed to each other. No doubt the nature of Anatma and Atma will certainly highlight the opposed the attributes of them, but if we use such words which no doubt describe what? Atma and Anatma, but the words themselves are at loggerheads. The words themselves are opposed to each other. Then what happens? The distinction or the contrast become much more evident. So that is why here actually what should have happened when you say Yushmat Pratyaya Gochara, it should have been Idam Pratyaya Gochara. Idam Asmat Pratyaya Gochara it should have been. I hope you understood. Idam Asmat Pratyaya means that which is Anatma, which is fit to be cognized as this, and Atma, which is fit to be cognized as we, I. So that is it. It should have been. But why Yushmat is brought? It says certain language rules that they have been taken into account. What is the language rule? In language, first person I is permitted to be coordinated with the third person he, she, it. I hope you know first person, second person, third person. So I is the first person, you second person, he, she, it is the third person. Now first person I and he, she, it at times can be interchanged also. Mutually they can be used. Do we not do that? Say on telephone. This is me, so and so speaking. What is that this? So like that only. In the Vedic usage also is the Bhashyakara doesn't want to take any risk of even this language permission. So what about I and the language doesn't permit the coordination of I and you. Anywhere you suppose somebody is calling me my tum tum my never my and tum is never coordinated, but my and that is also वो मैं वो तुमको 10 बरस पहले मिला था ना वो मैं वो मैं so ऐसा होता है. So that's why स्वयं देवदत्तः. So like that it is possible. So that is explained now. You say Parak pratichoho virodha spuranartham. Now you take 13th line. 13th line. Parak. Otherwise you just make a note 13 at home. You can search. Parak pratichoho virodha spuranartham. Viruddha shabda yogyattvasya api vaktavyatva. Parak pratichoho. Parak means external. What is that external? You, idam, other than I. You, idam, other than I. Pratyak, pratichaha, 6th case. Pratyak is what? I, the Chaitanya Rupa Atma. Between these two, of these two. Pratak, parak, pratichoho. Bahya, that is anatmanaha, and pratik, pratyak is antara, sarvantara, atmanaha. Of these two, say virodha spuranartham, to reveal, spuranartham, to reveal or to make manifest their diverse nature, virodha, their opposite nature, their diverse nature. Viruddha shabda yogyattvasya api vaktavyatva. So they need to be described by words which are opposed to each other. No doubt their nature will draw the contrast, but words also, if they are used of opposite nature, the contrast becomes much more effective. So that is a vaktavyatva. So therefore he says ataha eva, for that very reason, idam asmat pratyaya gocharayoho iti vaktavve api. Even though it should have been told like this. What should have been told? Instead of yushmad asmat pratyaya gocharayoho, it should have been idam asmat pratyaya gocharayoho api vaktavve api. Even though it should have been told like this. Idam shabdaha asmadarte loke vede cha. See, idam shabdaha says loke vede cha bahushaha yes, bahushaha prayoga darshana. You have to that short anvaya like that. Same thing. In between portion will be taking. See, asma api idam shabdaha asmadarte loke vede cha bahushaha prayoga darshana. Prayoga darshana means this, you see, is generally found where in the loka, means in the worldly parlance, and also in the Vedic language also this is used. Now what is that? Examples are given. How do you say in the common parlance the word idam is used for I or we? He gives example. Ime vayam asmahe. Ime vayam asmahe. This is a worldly sentence in the sense, these we are sitting. These we from Bombay are sitting here. Suppose they had gone somewhere and from different region people had come. We from Bombay, these we from Bombay are sitting here. So therefore, these and we, they are common, they are in a, that means what, in the coordination with each other, means mutual other senses taken for the one. So that is the, this is the Laukika example. Then from the Upanishad Brihadaranyaka, ime videhaha ayam ahamasmi iti prayoga darshana. This is the Brihadaranyaka we find. So Yajnavalkya teaches Janaka, and Janaka is very happy. He says, whoever said, ime videhaha, this kingdom of videha means at your disposal. Ayam ahamasmi iti, ayam ahamasmi, you can add that, dasabhave. Ayam ahamasmi dasabhave. And this me, Janaka, is available as your servant. That is what he says. This kingdom of Videha is at your disposal, and this me. So this me is said. This me. This and me are in the same thing. Me, who is that me? Janaka. Dasa bhave. I offer myself as your servant. So this and I both are used together in the Vedic usage and also in the common parlance. Iti prayoga darshana. So therefore, na asmat shabda virodhi. Idam word is not totally opposed to I or we. Asmat shabda virodhi. Iti matva. Take considering so. Yushmat shabdaha prayuktaha. Instead of telling idam asmat pratyaya gocharayoh, what is said is yushmat is used prayuktaha. Idam prashabda prayoge virodhaspurtehe. So if idam word is used, the virodha, the contrast is not very clear. This is not revealed properly, it is not manifest properly. Then there is some discussion like this. We will just see, passingly see what it means. Look, I am not taking that because we don't know the Panini rules. That's all. There are many Panini rules are there. Then we will see what it means. Yushmat and Asmat. That is this and I. I stands for Atma, Chaitanya Rupa Atma, which is auspicious, Mangalakara. Idam always sorrow. Jagat is sorrowful. Whereas I Atma is Paramananda Swarupa. And the Panini rule is that when two words are combined and made a compound, that which is auspicious, Mangalakara, should come first. So therefore, what should happen? Asmad Yushmat Pratyaya Gocharayoho. So that should have been happened. How is it that it is not made? Sir, that is one rule. Like the different clauses for the law. One general rule is that there are other clauses are there, etc. But in a particular case where Ekashesha Samasa comes, a particular type of compound, etc., it becomes Yushmad Asmad. There is a Panini Sutra with Yushmad Asmad. Panini Sutra itself is there, Yushmad first and Asmad afterwards. So therefore, that rule doesn't hold good in the case of this Yushmad Asmad Pratyaya Gocharayoho. Means grammatically it has to be Yushmad Asmad Pratyaya Gocharayoho. Now for the same thing, Nyaya Nirnaya, Anandagiri gives other meaning. Why Yushmad is taken first? Say, continuing, Vriddhaha tu. You know who is Vriddhaha? Elderly Mahatmas. Elderly Mahatmas. But here, this elderly Mahatmas happens to be Nyaya Nirnaya only Anandagiri. He is borrowed from, it is in the Nyaya Nirnaya. So you don't bother to search it because it is already readily available here. Nyaya Nirnaya Anandagiri gives a different meaning for taking Yushmat Pratyaya first, not taking recourse to Panini rules. Panini rules, okay, that's it. But without taking recourse to Panini rule, he gives a better meaning for that. What is the meaning? Say like that. Vriddhastu means Nyaya Nirnaya, that is Anandagiri, say Yushmadarthad Anatmanaha Nishkrishya. For that, let us see this verse. You know the Mahavakya. What is the Mahavakya? Tattvam Asi. You are that Brahma. Now you are that Brahma. Say, from where will you start this inquiry? From Tat Brahma or Tvam you the Jiva? From where will you start inquiry? Because Jiva is known to us. But this Jiva is mixed with Anatma. Tvam you, as available now, has got what? What is Jiva? Come on. Three put together. Sthula Sharira, Sukh Sharira, Chidabhasa. Sthula Sharira, Sukh Sharira plus Chidabhasa. This is what? Jiva. Sthula Sharira is Anatma or not? Sukh Sharira is Anatma or not? In Chidabhasa, that Antakarana Vritti which gives rise to the Abhasa, reflection of Chaitanya, is also Anatma or not? So what is to be done now? Remove Anatma from Jiva, what remains? Chit. Chit only, Atma remains. Is it not? So therefore, we have to handle whom first? Tvam. So therefore, it says, Yushmadarthad Anatmanaha Nishkrishya. From the meaning of you means from the Tvam. So from Yushmadarthad Anatmanaha Nishkrishya. See, from Yushmadartha. From Yushmadartha means what? From the you. Anatmanaha Nishkrishya. Literally Nishkrishya means having extracted, having taken away. Anatmanaha, make a note, accusative plural, because the nominative plural also is Anatmanaha. This is accusative plural. So therefore means accusative plural. Anatmanaha Nishkrishya, having extracted means having distinguished, having separated. Shuddhasya Chiddhatoho Grahanam. Grahana comes afterward. Grahana means cognizing. The Shuddhasya Chiddhatoho, the Chaitanya Swarupa, that is Shuddha. Shuddha means free from upadhis. Dhatoho Grahanam. How it is to be done? What is the process involved? What is the methodology to be taken to? He says, for that, Adhyaropa Apavada Nyayena. By the rule, Nyaya means by the rule. What is that? Adhyaropa apavada nyayena. Adhyaropa is superimposition. Superimposition of what? Srishti. So superimposition of Srishti. So that is what? That is apavada is elimination. Neti neti iti. See, Adhyaropa stands for Srishti Prakarana. Apavada for Neha nanasti kinchana. Upanishad declared. There is no plurality at all. What is there? Only Atma, Brahma only. By this rule of superimpose and you negate. What remains afterward? Brahma. Chaitanya Swarupa. Brahma. So Grahana Dyota. Dyotaitum. To point out this. Adau means even before the Asmad, Yushmad Grahanam iti ahuhu. So this is what is said to be Grahana. So therefore, Yushmat Pratyaya Gochara Anatma and Asmat Pratyaya Gochara Atma are Viruddha Swabhava of this. This Virodha is revealed by these three words themselves. What are those three words? Yushmad, Asmad, one pair. Pratyaya, Pratyaya, common. Gochara, Gochara, common. See, here I told this. Yushmad, Asmad, Pratyaya, Gochara, Yoho. Sixth case, dual. It can be split as Yushmad, Pratyaya, Gocharasya, Asmad, Pratyaya, Gocharasya, Cha. That Cha can be added. That which is fit to be cognized as you in the sense this, that which is to be fit to be cognized as I, we in the sense of that Asmat. So therefore both together, sixth case, dual has been taken. Now the contrast between these is cleared by the very words Yushmad Asmat and Pratyaya and Gochara. How is it? He is now deducing. Continuing there only. Tatra. So among these three words, Yushmad Asmat combined and Pratyaya and Gochara. Yushmad Asmat Padabhyam. So by these two words, Yushmad, that is Anatma, and Asmat, that is Atma. By this Padabhyam, by these two words, say Prarak Pratyayatvena. Anatma is always Parak. Parak means Bahya. Bahya means other than myself. And Pratyaktvena. Atma is Antara, Sarvantara. Pratyaktvena. So what is shown there? Atmanatmanoho vastutaha virodha uktaha. Yushmad and Asmad being Parak, external and internal. You know what difference distinction it shows? Vastutaha. Vastutaha means Swabhavataha, by nature. Vastutaha means Swabhavataha, by their very nature, because one is external, other is internal. So by their very nature they are diverse. Uktaha. So that means the first Yushmad and Asmad words reveal the Virodha, diverse nature of these by their very nature. Now how Pratyaya and Gochara reveal this distinction, let us see. Pratyaya padena pratititaha virodha uktaha. By the continuing. Pratyaya padena, by the Pratyaya word, what Virodha? So, and what is Virodha? Opposition means what? I have told. Aikya yogyata. Ayogya, to have the Aikya, means there cannot be not being fit for identical. Means Virodha means they are not fit to be identical. You have seen that not Aikya yogyata, don't write Aikya yogyata. Aikya yogyata. Aikyasya ayogyata, not fit to be identical. That is what is Virodha. In the beginning we have seen this. Or it will be there in the word meanings. So therefore, by Pratyaya word, the contrast is in terms of cognition. So what is the distinction in cognition? Explain. Pratiyate iti pratyayaha ahankaradihi anatma drishyataya bhati. See, this word pratyaya is derived etymologically in two manners. First, in the case of anatma, pratiyate iti, that which is cognized, that which is known, that which is experienced. Pratiyate iti, that which is known, that which is cognized, that which is experienced. Iti pratyayaha. This is the etymological derivation as far as the anatma yushmad is concerned. What are those? Ahankaradi anatma, ahankara, buddhi, indriya, mana, deha, all these which are anatma, not atma. How they are known? Drishyataya bhati, cognized, known as what? Drishya. Drishya means known things. Drishyataya bhati. So therefore what happened now? Pratyaya in the case of yushmad anatma means that which is known, which is cognized. So therefore it is what happened in drishya. Drishya means it becomes an object, it becomes an inert thing. Now contrast with the pratyaya in the case of atma, the derivation is like this, pratyaya. Atma to show the contrast between anatma and atma. No, to contrast of pratyaya word in case of atma and anatma. Pratititvat pratyayaha, that which is itself pratiti. Itself is pratiti. Pratiti means what? The very knowledge, very cognition itself. Very cognition itself. So pratititvat, that which is very cognitive principle. So earlier that was which is cognized. Here it is what? The cognitive principle. For example, in light you see the object, but light is a very illuminating principle. So that way. Atma tu pratititvat pratyaya. Here the derivation is that which is pratiti itself is pratyaya. Means what does it mean? Swaprakashataya bhati. Asmat pratyaya atma, how it gets manifest? Swaprakashataya means swayam prakasha, self-evident principle, as the very self-evident principle. So this way the pratyaya word also draws the contrast between atma and anatma. Now let us see how the word gochara draws the contrast between atma and anatma. Gochara padena, by the word gochara, vyavaharataha virodha uktaha. What is told is the virodha, opposition, contrast in terms of vyavahara. Vyavahara, better make a note. In expression, vyavaharata means in expression or in practice, in behavior, or what we call as conduct, expression only, or behavioral pattern. So vyavahara, because otherwise what you say vyavahara, transaction, dealings, etc. Vyavahara. See, certain English, Sanskrit words cannot have proper English. This thing, a great struggle I found this expression, expression word as such. Expression word in terms of expression or behavioral pattern. So therefore they have got the difference. So what is it? Say, as explained, continuing. I hope you are able to catch the sentences there. Once you got, you continue. If you change, I will give the number. Yushmadarthaha pratyagatma tiraskarena. Now, how Yushmadartha, that is anatma, you or idam, how does it operate? Let us see. Yushmadartha means anatma, idam. Pratyagatma tiraskarena. Tiraskarena means by covering, by concealing. Tiraskara doesn't mean hating or anything here. So not by hating. So tiraskarena means by concealing. So that is concealing by, or otherwise you know, setting aside. By setting aside. By setting aside. So what it sets aside? Pratyagatma tiraskarena. Idam, it sets aside what? The pratyagatma. It covers is better. It covers the pratyagatma. And how it expresses? Karta ahamiti ityadi vyavahara gocharaha. So the expression is like what? I am the doer, I am the experiencer, I am the samsari. Poor Atma is covered. Poor Atma is covered. So that is that. Okay. This is the way how the Yushmad word, when the idam or you in the sense idam works. Now, how does the Asmad word work? He says, Asmad arthaha tu. How the I here in the sense of Atma. So how it operates? Asmad arthatu anatma pravilapena, by removal of anatma, by setting aside the anatma. Do you know what happens? Aham brahmeti vyavahara gocharaha is available expression what? I am Brahma. So what does anatma do? It covers the atma and present it as the karta bhokta samsari. And when knowledge is gained, atma, it sets aside the anatma and expresses as what? I am Brahma. Opposite or not? Virodha is there or not? So therefore, brahmeti vyavahara gocharaha iti, in this manner, tridha virodha sputi kritaha. So therefore, between Atma and Anatma, these three words, Yushmad Asmad, one pair, other two words, what they do? They can never be one and the same. Virodha means Aikya Sambhava is there. Agreed or not? Any doubt? See, if you have a doubt, you have to raise it now. Otherwise, you have to simply accept it because he is going to say, accepted. Yes, it is so. It is like that. But sir, why it should not be this way? We accept. Asmad, Yushmad, Asmad, Atma, Anatma cannot be one and the same. They are divergent. Accept. But why should they not coexist like a white pot? Pot is there and white color is there. White pot at one, they blissfully coexist. Any opposition between the pot and the white color? Huh? Or any color, let us say, any color. White is, you can say you can say blue color or whatever it may be. Do they not coexist? So like that, why not Atma, Anatma coexist like this? There should be some unity between them. There must be some association between them. See, this is all Purvapaksha. What the Purvapaksha has got in mind? He wants to prove Adhyasa is not possible. You may say, what this fellow is going to get out of that? You don't know. He has got up his sleeves something. He has got something up his sleeves. You know why? When he says Adhyasa is not possible, you know why? I am a man, I am a samsari, this bondage is real. You somehow slipped off by saying that this bondage is false and therefore knowledge removes it. No. Adhyasa is not possible. Therefore bondage is real and therefore your knowledge cannot remove the bondage. So this inquiry of no use, better 3 days holiday. Why Thursday? This thing, 3 days honestly, don't bother about Brahmasutra at all. So he has got his stay order still with him as such. We have totally not removed the stay order. So therefore, that is why he is now step by step proceeding to conclude that Adhyasa is not possible. Then comes Tathapi. See, mithya iti bhavitum yuktaha is there. Yukta means it is proper, that adhyasa is not possible. That it is proper shows the fellow doesn't have strong hold that he doesn't have, and how it is not strong enough, it will be seen afterwards. Now, therefore, he says that adasima. Well, we accept. What do we accept? That that is the identity or unity between Atma and Atma not possible because of threefold the virodha. Take next line. Says tayoho, next line in between, middle portion. Tayoho tridha viruddha swabhavayoho, of those two, three. The three virodha are there. What are the three virodha? Vastutaha means by nature. Other one is the pratya, that is what pratititaha, by in terms of cognition. Third is in expression, vyavaharataha. Therefore it says, so they say tayoho tridha viruddha swabhavayoho itaretara bhavaha atyanta abhedaha. So itaretara bhava means atyanta abheda, total identity. Tadatmyam va. So this either identity or tadatmya. See, look here. Siddha bhashya. Yushmadasmat pratyaya gocharayoho vishay vishayinoho tama prakashavat. That illustration is there. Tama prakashavat, like light and dark. Viruddha swabhavayoho. Then itaretara bhavanupapattau siddhayam. When it is proved that itaretara bhava, what is itaretara bhava? See here. Itaretara bhava is one becoming the other. Meaning is given there. Atyanta abhedaha in the tika. In the tika, the meaning of itaretara bhava is given as atyanta abheda. What is atyanta abheda? Tadatmyam or tadatmyam means no, there is no distinction between them. That is one meaning. Or tadatmya, identity. Iti tadatmyam va tad anupapattau. When this is not possible between these, siddhayam iti anvayaha. Tad anupapattau siddhayam, that is bhashya anvaya iddet. Now this is proved as by the very use of the word yushmat, asmat, pratyaya and gochara. Atma and Atma are divergent. Now the doubt is like this. Continuing. Aikya sambhave api. Even though there is asambhava, no possibility of identity, aikya, identity or between these two. He says, why not it can be this way? Shuklaha ghataha itivat. Like in illustration, the ghata is shukla, that is white pot. Itivat. Tadatmyam kim na syat. Why should there not be identity between them? Maybe, as we have said, agreed. But in this manner, why should not be identity? Syat iti aha. Do you know what are they? Vishay vishayinoho. One is Vishaya. What is Vishaya? Yushmad is Vishaya. Asmad is Vishay. What is Vishaya? Vishay we already seen in the Bhamati there. Earlier page Bhamati. Chit swabhavaha atma vishayi. Jada swabhavaha buddhindriya deha vishayaha vishayaha. So means, in other words, Vishaya means object that is known. Vishayi means the subject who is the knower. Vishaya is object that is known, and Vishayi the knower. In the Sanskrit, there are two words for this. Vishaya is grahya. Here grahana is cognizing, experiencing, knowing. Vishaya is grahya, that which is known. Vishayi, knower. Grahaka, don't take grahaka means customer. not grahakasta. Grahana means taking, seizing. Grahana also means knowing. Grahya, which that is neya, that which is known. Grahaka, that which is the one who knows. Jnata. So therefore that. Now they are Vishaya Vishayi. What does it mean? Vishaya is, Anatma is something which is known, Neya, Drishya. Whereas Atma is something which is, Vishayi means knower principle, Jnata, Grahaka. Can they be one and the same? Subject and object? No. That's why I say, Shukla Ghataitya Tadatmyam Kim na Syad Ityaha Vishaya Vishayinoho iti. This, what is this Vishaya Vishayinoho? See, you should be able to connect to Bhashya. Is a bold, see, here is bold. Bold means what? Phrase is from where? Bhashya. You have to able, little practice is required. See, your fright of Sanskrit will go. And so you see, sometimes no, some phrases you can quote somebody. Are this much Sanskrit? कितना संस्कृत आता है, बहुत संस्कृत का बड़ा पंडित है. Some people do that. Some stanzas they know, memorize, and they quote. The other person who doesn't know anything, संस्कृत आता है इसको. Anyway, I think after some time Sanskrit will get currency possibly. I think they should advance with that computer, that its usage in computer. Then suddenly what will happen? Everyone will run to Sanskrit. Anyway. Vishay Vishayano. What is it? Why, if Vishay Vishayi are there, why there is no identity? Explain. Chid Jadayoho, continuing. Chid Jadayoho Vishaya Vishayitva Deepa Ghatayoho Iva Na Tadatmyam Iti Bhavaha. See, Vishaya is Jada or Chit. Vishaya is Jada. Vishaya is Jada. Object is Jada. Vishaya is Chit. So therefore, Chit Jada Yoho, Chaitanya and inner. Vishaya Vishayitvat. Chit is Vishayi and Jada is Vishaya. Because of this means Chaitanya is subject principle and Jada is inert is object principle. Because of this, Deepa Ghatayoho Iva, like lamp and the pot illuminate. What is the status of the lamp? Illuminator. And the pot illumined. Can they be one and the same? No. Why? Subject object relationship. Illuminator, illuminate relationship. So Ghatayo Iva Na Tadatmyamiti Bhavaha. There is no Tadatmya. There is no identity at all. So therefore I say Atma is Pratyak, inner. Anatma is Parak. Atma is Pratyak, inner, Sarvantara. Not inert. Inert. Then consult ENT. Okay. Inner, not inert. Inner. Antara, Sarvantara. Whereas I didn't say inert. So, inert, of course, that is the little gadbad in your ear. Okay, that. So, Anatma is external, that is Parak. This is what is the thing. How so? What is the reason? Why do you say Atma is inner? Because it is Chit, Chaitanya. Anatma is external. Why do you say it is a Chit, inner? Is it not? So therefore, Atma, Anatma to become Pratyak and Parak, the reasons are what? Chit and Achit. Now the question is, why Atma is Chit and anatma is achit. The reason is vishaya vishayi. Atma is grahaka. See, a perceiving entity, knowing entity has to be chit or not. A known thing should be inert or not. So therefore, for parak, pratyak, atma to be chit, reason is it is vishayi. Vishayi means what? The grahaka. Whereas for the other one, anatma, which is inner, to be vishaya, that which is known as an object. So therefore Bhashyakara brings that vishaya vishayino ho. So therefore say pratyak parag bhave chidachittatvam hetuhu uktaha. Means earlier it was told for reason for pratyak it is chit, to reason for anatma to be parak is achit. Now tatra hetu maha. Tatra hetu maha means why chit, atma is chit and anatma is achit. Why? He says tatra hetu maha. What is that? Vishay vishaynoho means explain. Anatmanaha grahyatvat achitvam. Anatmanaha grahyatvat achitvam. Anatma being grahya. Grahya means something which is cognized, known, drishya. So therefore it is achitvam jada. Atmanaha, that is vishayi, grahakatvat, the very knowing principle, is chitvam iti vacham. So therefore, what is that now? There is, they are totally diverse. They are divergent in nature. And that was told as tamah prakashavat vidar viruddha swabhavayoho. They are opposed to either. And that being the case, itaretara bhavanupapattau bhashya. Itaretara bhavanupapattau. So that is, one cannot become the other, means tadatmya, identity between these is not possible. So this is explanation of two bhashya itaretara bhavanupapattau siddhayam. Atma and anatma cannot be identical because they are opposed to each other like light and dark. Next question is accepted. But why not the attributes of one be superimposed on the other like this? Atma is chit swarupa or not? Atma is nitya or not? Atma is ananda swarupa or not? Let this nityatva, chit chaitanyatva, ananda be superimposed on anatma. And anatma is anitya or not? Dukkha or not? Jada or not? So reciprocally, let the jadatva, inertness, and the this sorrow, etc., impermanence of anatma be superimposed on what? Atma. Means attributes of one may be superimposed on the other, though the entity, one entity cannot become the other. Atma may not become anatma, anatma cannot become atma, identity is not possible, but the attributes can be. What should be done? Attributes can be attributed, superimposed. Say it is not possible. Do you know why? Unless the two things are in contact with each other, unless they are in union with each other, the attributes of one cannot be superimposed on the other. So that is being now told by this itaretaranupapattau siddhayam. So now say tadharmanamapi sutaram itara bhavanupapatti. Tadharmanamapi sutaram itaretara bhavanupatti. This particular portion of bhashya is being now commented in the tika. We'll see next time.
Sah वीर्यं करवावहै सुन्दरा वृत्तिर्भवाम्भोनिधौ तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नम इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये अशुभानि निराचष्टे तनोति शुभसन्ततिं स्मृतिमात्रेण यत्पुंसां ब्रह्म तन्मङ्गलं परम् अतिकल्याणरूपत्वात् नित्यकल्याणसंश्रया स्मर्तॄणां वरदत्वाच्च ब्रह्म तन्मङ्गलं विदुः ओङ्कारश्चाकशब्दश्च द्वावेतौ ब्रह्मणः पुरा कण्ठं भित्त्वा विनिर्यातौ तस्मान् माङ्गलिका उभौ ॐ अथ लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति 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 हरि ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ॐ
This instead of 2 classes, already 3 classes a week have been done, and yet I am not able to tell exactly when Chatusutri can be over as such. At the same time, I don't want to make it a time-bound teaching. If you make time-bound teaching, it will not be alright as such. So whatever it may be, it will continue. And finally, I have spoken to those people who had some commitment, etc., after me, etc. And finally, it is decided like this. So you will have summer vacation from 1st May to 10th June. So 1st May means, as far as the Brahmasutra class is concerned, it comes on 28th April. 28th April. Of course, 29th Sunday class will be there. So 1st May to 10th June, inclusive of this. 10th June means Wednesday class comes on 13th, whereas the Brahmasutra class comes on 14th of June. So that means before vacation, last Brahmasutra class will be on 28th April, and after vacation, the first Brahmasutra class will be on 14th of June. So whatever that is over up to the before the vacation, then it will be continued after that also. By March or so, some indication may be possible as such. Anyway, this is pakka now. So others also have said they will be adjusting as such. That's okay. The program they will adjust. That's summer vacation. So then about this exchange of shoes. last that is Saturday class. One lady, 83 years old lady, has listening means how much already walking is a problem. And with the wrong shoes, etc., etc., just say when you are going, just wait for just 5 seconds, not more. It doesn't take just 5 seconds. See, verify you are wearing your own shoes, etc. That is there, etc. It has not happened. Sunday morning at car also it happened. Car also that also that elder lady, then what is that medicinal shoes or something they call, etc. So that so such things, etc. So little be careful as such. Look, everyone is a hurry, then just put it and then rush. So
पैसे मिल गए, पैसा है, इसमें पैसा है, हाँ एसेट भी है, अरे सीडी भी है, तुम्हारा सीडी बेकार था, सीडी वो यूजलेस